All right.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Get in my belly. 3, 2, 1. Get in my belly. That's good.
That's better. That's the way you sync up audio right there.
That's good. That's our new thing.
Imagine if that was like the industry standard for podcasts everywhere.
That'd be good.
Like singing it up with like the slate board too. Or
Oh
like
yeah, and then they just have Mike Myers come in and do the line.
Donkey.
That's not the line.
I know. What if he just tacks that on the beginning?
Donkey, get in my belly. Someone has
What
got
are you doing in my belly?
Someone has got to make that edit of
Probably.
Yeah, of Shrek eating donkey.
They've already. One of my favorite videos is this one where it's Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith when Obi-Wan cuts Anakin's legs off, but instead he's fighting with Shrek, and it's ridiculous because obviously it's like edited so poorly, but it sounds so funny because like. He's like, he obviously just cuts different lines from the film, and then it ends with Shrek grabbing Obi-Wan and throwing him into the lava, and it's just so funny, because they like edit like the Imperial March with the Smash Mouth song,
Yeah.
So it's like somebody once told me the world was gonna.
Wow.
It's just ridiculous, but it's funny.
Oh my god. There is a video of Shrek with Fat Bastards lines.
Fat bastard.
Not gonna watch that right now.
Fat bastard.
That's his name. That's that.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
the character's name, Henry. What's so funny about it?
He's fat and he's a bastard. That's.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to episode 50 of the Macbeef-Banquet After Show.
Yeah. Howdy, guys. What are you guys doing
Howdy,
here?
y'all.
What,
Get out of my house. What do you... Stop. Seriously, though. Like...
Look at Eli. He's
I need
loafing.
you to leave.
He's loafing.
He is loafing.
A little bit.
You can't see this, obviously, but
We have a cat in the room.
Eli is just loafing right here in the middle of the room.
He's staring daggers at me right now. I don't know. why.
He's probably mad at you
It's like
for
you
pointing
took
himself.
my chair.
For pointing him out.
No. Damn it, Henry. I'm hiding from the cops right now.
I don't know what way this goes. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
No, but there's... I don't know if it goes to this side or this side.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
That doesn't help.
Oh, okay. There's birds outside. Eli wants.
There is. Okay, so
What are we doing, man?
well, I guess we're just gonna talk, man. That's how these podcast things work, right?
Oh, well, I mean, not necessarily, but yes, let's talk about it. Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Good.
Mythical morning.
Macbanical morning.
Macbanical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good Macbanical morning. I'm Mermaid Man, and this is Macbarnacle Boy. We are here to talk about the podcast a little bit. Mm-hmm. Because we're going to be making some changes. And by changes, I mean we're not going to tell you whether we're making changes or not. But we are going to be taking a brief hiatus. Mm-hmm. Temporarily.
Yeah.
I have to sort out my rehab stuff.
Yeah.
And get myself healthy again before we can continue. Simply because I've been, in order to cope with how the podcast has been going.
The alcoholic binges.
I've had to,
like I brought up before.
Yeah, I've had to, really just douse myself in alcohol from head to toe and also drink it a bunch. And then, cocaine has been a thing. Mm-hmm. Really the biggest one that surprised me was heroin. But, there's this thing called like a speedball where it's like cocaine and heroin, and it's really riveting.
Is that a thing?
I think so, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what what's his name? Lane Staley died of. He was the lead singer of Alice in Chains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he died from a speedball overdose.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But anyway, that's not me though. I'm not gonna die. Maybe. Yet. Who knows? I might.
Get back on track.
That's what I'm doing. I'm talking about my cocaine addiction.
Okay.
And how I'm taking a break because of it to get some help and get clean. Eli is going to be my rehabilitative therapist as he walks over. And, yeah. So we'll be taking a brief sabbatical. And we will be back, possibly.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, yeah, we'll
not
be back.
possibly. We will.
I'm just trying to get you to say something.
I'm just wondering where you're going with this. Like, at some point, you gotta, drop the joke.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, what, the joke that I'm a heroin addict? Or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that one.
I'm not actually a heroin addict, obviously.
I was honestly. I think everyone was kind of surprised on it.
Oh yeah, me too.
Everyone thought it was real.
Yeah, that's just what I do.
Nothing's funnier than exposing the bit.
Kind of. But yeah, we're just taking a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
In between school semesters for me, so I might be popping back up to the old hometown here and there too. But yeah, just taking a break to sort ourselves out and get ready for the next round.
And I mean, I think I've kind of needed it too. I've sort of become disillusioned with the film industry. I'm just kidding.
I was listening to this podcast by this guy named the Rambling Gen X.
No, I think maybe it's like motivation or something. Well, right now, this past few week, I've been sort of not getting very motivated.
Yeah.
And then that's that's my personal thing to work on. But it's also like a matter of what do I want, because I've been thinking about my job, and it's like I know it's a means to an end, and that's what I'm trying to focus on and make that my drive to continue working, and kind of use that as the fire
to feel yourself.
Yeah.
Not feel yourself, fuel yourself. Yeah.
So I'm when I go into work, I don't like my job, but it's I need to do this to make it work with Connor, make it work with you. So yeah, I'm trying to do that, and I also need to, obviously I said motivation, so it's I need to utilize the time that I have to make what my end goal to happen, and I feel like I'm not, so it's I need to, I don't know, because then it's if I don't do anything, then I start to become depressed, and then it only gets worse. So
exactly, you kind of get I have that issue with complacency. I kind of mentioned that when I was talking about the school stuff. And yeah, and there's nothing wrong with, I think, taking
small
stock
breaks,
of just taking stock of where you're at, and how to readjust. I think it's important to recognize that you're not really where you want to be yet, and how to get there.
Yeah.
And then coming up with a plan for that. And yeah, like you said, it's important to recognize too that it's a stepping stone. It's to other things, and life is all full of all kinds of trade-offs, but
yeah,
you just got to make the best choices you can, really.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll switch jobs?
I'd like to, but there's a chance that I won't, at least right now.
Right.
Just because the whole job hopping thing.
I was gonna say, it might be a good idea to establish,
sometime.
Yeah, that you've got a steady, commitment to working at any given place, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have enough experience, because I've at least worked at some places for a year,
Right.
Just because I tend to switch to better jobs. At least that's what I have in the past. I've done in the past. But I don't know. It's okay.
Just okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not ideal. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about, my job currently. I mean, it's really, I thought about the prospect of working there long term, and obviously it's just, it doesn't really.
Yeah. Well,
it's not glamorous in any way, shape, or form. But then, what job really is, I guess. sometimes, like I said, you know, you got to just make ends meet to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not to say you can't have fun at that job either. You know what I mean? But obviously, it's not what you want to do forever.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I would like to find a job that gives me some modicum of happiness.
Yeah, yeah, because it's otherwise it just becomes about like the paycheck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to like you can tell like there's a difference even like in like I was talking about this with like my brother and my dad about just like the difference in like work ethic of people that like you can tell want to be there
Mm-hmm.
and do the work because it's like meaningful to them.
Yeah.
And then those who are just there just because they need a summer job or
Yeah.
something to make ends meet a little bit. But
well, for me, I think it's a little different because it is a little bit more about the paycheck, but it's also like I put a sort of responsibility on myself. Like, you're paying me to do the job, you know, and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability.
yeah, right.
Regardless of whether I'm happy here or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I wasn't saying either that you just work for the paycheck. I don't want to.
No, I know. You weren't, saying I was.
That
but
you're a fucking,
lazy piece of ass.
Yeah.
Lazy piece of ass.
Lazy
you know what I'm
piece of shit
saying?
who just wants the
Ooh.
money. What is it? Ooh.
No, I said lazy piece of ass, not lazy ass.
No, I know. You said lazy piece of ass, and they said, ooh.
Yeah, when you call someone a piece of ass, you're like, ooh, checking them out.
Checking them out.
Ow.
Damn, you're a lazy piece of ass.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Like you're hitting on the person.
Yeah.
That's
you
funny.
got one lazy piece of ass. Damn.
Look at Eli.
Okay.
Okay. I will.
Okay.
Don't think I won't. But
He's just chilling. By the way, when I said ow earlier, I slapped my phone onto my nuts.
on my nuts.
My nuts.
My nuts. Eli's like, what have you done? You fool.
He's trying to sleep.
Yeah, I think so.
You're trying to sleep in the wrong room, bro.
Yeah. He's staring into the light.
He's so funny. He's probably my favorite out of all of our pets.
Yeah.
He's got like the most personality.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just in terms of like, I don't know.
No, I would agree.
Yeah,
I would agree.
Also, you give him more of a personality too by making him seem like a monster.
Oh, I do. Yeah, absolutely. I add some depth to his character.
To his lore.
Yes. I'm really good at world building, I'm told.
Mm-hmm.
It's from La La Land.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. You just take my word for it.
Okay.
I just start like making random references and just like, oh, that's from the Casablanca. Like, oh yeah, okay.
Okay. Cool.
You like writing it down. Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna quote you.
I'm gonna quote you as quoting Casablanca.
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 Sounds like Adam Sandler.
Howdy.
Oh my god. So cringe.
Adam Sandler, man, what's up with him? What's he doing?
Making the second Uncut Gems? I don't know.
Is he?
Isn't there? Are they doing a sequel to that?
I doubt it. He's dead.
Oh, Uncut Gems is dead?
No, he died.
Adam Sandler died?
He died, yeah.
What?
Adam Sandler's dead.
I don't know.
He's probably making some sequel to one of his shit movies.
One of his shit movies.
Which is like 90% of them.
Yeah. That's true.
Wedding
Singer is good.
I haven't seen it, actually. News, maybe. I guess news might be the thing that I want to...
Jump on?
Yeah, click on or whatever.
You jump on it. Oh.
The IHOP thing. That was a month ago or whatever. Upcoming Adam Sandler movies. Eli perked up when I said that.
He's like, oh,
You a fan
our
of
Lord
him?
and Savior.
You a fan of him, Eli?
America's Sweetheart, Adam Sandler.
Hustle. LeBron James. Produced by LeBron James. Is about a basketball coach who, after he was unjustly fired, finds a talented player overseas and decides there and then that he wants to bring him back to the U.S. to prove to the NBA that they both have a shot to make it in the industry.
Ooh, that sounds...
Stupid to me.
Yeah.
Not something I would watch.
Hotel Transylvania 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That one. Yep. Forgot about that. I thought he wasn't even playing in it.
I guess he might be. I don't know.
Spaceman.
Maybe he's not. We don't know.
Cool. Let's stop talking about. So back to us.
Sorry, I was just looking at the animation style
Of Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
Have you not seen any of them?
No, I have.
Okay.
The first one. Oh, yeah, he's not showing up in the cast list for it.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yes. So back to movies, not movies. Back to us.
I thought we had more to talk about.
I guess we don't.
With the podcast.
Oh, with the podcast specifically.
Yeah. Or just us in general, how we're feeling.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think we both need a break.
Yeah.
Just temporarily, just to give ourselves some clarity. Yeah, thank you. It's like you're a therapist. I'm just like trying to relate to you or tell you about what's going on.
They're not even listening.
Interesting, yes, of course. And how did that make you feel? We just needed a break temporarily. Give ourselves some clarity. Why are you my clarity? Clarity and clear.
I mean, we're still working on other stuff, I think, in the meantime. So it's not like we're taking a full break.
No. But
from the podcast, because this is like a weekly thing. We do it every single week.
Yeah.
That's what weekly means. So
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is indeed.
That was defining weekly for people who don't understand what weekly means.
But like the actual definition, just like in the video, you just dictionary.com defines weekly is.
Why not Merriam-Webster? Why do you have a problem with that?
Bitch.
It's two people, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's not just one person. There's a hyphen. It's two people.
What if Merriam-Webster is her first name?
And what's her last name? Dictionary?
Yes. My name is Merriam-Webster. Merriam-Webster Dictionary.
Dictionary. Merriam-Webster.
Merriam-Webster. Muriel. Yeah. Back to us. Weekly. Yeah, this is a weekly thing. And we just, need to take a second.
Been doing it weekly, so.
Yeah. Need to take a couple of weeks off, from that specifically.
A couple of weekly breaks.
A couple of weekly breaks, here and there. Oh, what's another one? We just do like one episode, and it's like, oh, we need a couple weeks off. Sorry, guys. We'll be back in a few weeks. We'll be back next month.
We'll be back in a year. Yeah.
We'll be back in a year. Taking a yearly sabbatical. A yearly sabbatical.
We made that much money off each episode. We could just take a year break off of it.
It's like Rick and Morty, and they just every couple years.
They take a year more.
Yeah.
Even though it's like the most simplest animation style.
Right. And the story.
Well, the stories are a bit more complex, I'd say, but
yeah.
Plot. I mean, they're kind of just most of the time just copying movies.
Well, and they kind of riff, I think, a little bit off of it too.
Yeah.
So depending on what they come up with in improv, it'll kind of animate.
Oh yeah, that's true with Justin Roiland.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back to us.
So us, Miles, how are you feeling?
I mean, I said, I've been feeling
unproductive.
Unproductive.
Out of it a little bit.
It's just a matter of making sure I'm got my nose to the grind. I think that's the
most important thing.
Proper phrase, I guess.
Don't give up on it.
Yeah.
Keep at it a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know how much is going to change in terms of the after show. Probably not much. We'd like to get more ideas for stuff to do, but it's not easy. Because I personally enjoy the different episodes more sometimes, just because it's not so much thinking, I guess, required. But they're hard to plan for.
You're talking about like the skits and
set
stuff
up and think of. What did you say?
Like the skits stuff that we did.
Oh yeah. Well, like some of the games we've done in the past.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We did the presidential debate one. That one was fun.
That one was all right, I guess. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I was thinking of like I mean, we can't really do them anymore, but like the a lot of the like online stuff we would find.
Yeah.
Those were fun. Those always came up with really good things, funny jokes, I guess.
Yeah.
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 Mhm. How about we go over the past?
Look at each.
Not every single one, just
Right.
you
But
know.
like look through some of the
Yeah.
milestones. The
Mhm.
milestones.
I get it, dude. It's
Do you have a
funny.
favorite episode that we've done?
Favorite of AfterShow or
After
of
show.
all of it?
It will say after show.
Okay, let me pull up the playlists on YouTube. From the top of my head,
To the bottom of my fist.
bottom of my ass. I would have to say just from right off the tippy top there, I'm gonna say what am I doing right now? I would have to say the Dick episode.
Which one?
What? I'm trying to pull up the list. All right, let's see what we got here. It was let's see, some good episodes. My favorite episode. You asked me my favorite episode. Episode 8, Henry Super Sausages. I think that one was fun.
Henry Super Sausages. Yeah, that one was good.
Let me make sure that's the right title. Yeah, Henry Super Sausages. The first one was obviously a bit of a classic, the Blob episode where we just start.
Yeah, I really did love that one, honestly.
For Henry Potter, Miles Weasley, and the Chamber is Loaded is a pretty good one.
That one was fun.
Yeah, that one was fun.
Oh yeah, because we did like the Pottermore stuff, didn't we?
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah,
that one was fun.
Exposing your favorite YouTubers.
I enjoyed that one. That one was.
I have to re-listen to that one again. That one was fun.
Yeah.
The
Halloween stories was good.
Halloween stories. I'm not there yet. Oh, Dating Advice 2 Calls for the Crypt. That one was bad, but like in a good way, bad. I guess. Yeah. Oh, the Telling the Spooky Stories we wrote. That one was good.
Yeah.
And episode 14, The Future of Our Channels. That one was sort of us just talking about, The Twilight Zone featuring Donald Trump. I love the thumbnail because I put his lips on his eyes.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, that was good. For a second, I was like, what am I looking at?
What are you looking at right now?
No, I was talking about the Donald Trump
thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then for a bit there, I think we were in a bit of a slump, funk.
Yeah. The junk.
Because we had the film stuff, which was just talking about film.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up with episode ideas. That one.
Oh God, I remember we were just on the couch.
Yeah, just on the couch, just chilling, just coming up with episode ideas. And Connor came in and was like, "This episode is bad.
This is shit. Like
it's a bad episode." I think I cut that out too because I was like, "We're not gonna get found out."
No. No one can ever know.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't part of the after show, but I love the thumbnail you did for the podcast. 93, the Jaws one.
Oh, yeah.
Easy there, bucko.
Fucking kicked my mic. Kicked the shit out of it. It has to go to the bathroom now, so we'll have to wait a little bit.
Yep.
Okay,
we're back.
'Twas the night before Macbeef-Miss, I think.
That was like really short, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Macbeef-Miss, that's right. Because there's like... We just couldn't think of much. It was so difficult.
Well, we were trying to, like, we had like different, like, I think we had like different rhyming patterns too.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit there.
Yeah.
When we did the rap battle.
Oh yeah, where was that? I'm not there yet. Sorry, I'm going through like each episode, I guess. Improv games to start out the new year. I think that was just like us doing like one-word stories and all that.
Yeah.
Alcoholics looking for a goth GF.
Oh my god. Yeah. What happened in that one?
That one, the part the title refers to is we're doing one word stories. And,
Oh, yeah.
and we like say big titty god GF or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
And
That,
just had
that
us
episode
roll.
was funny.
That one was a good one. And then the one right after that was the Lost episode.
The Lost episode.
A classic.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta listen to this one at some point again.
That one was fun, though.
I think a lot of these episodes I want to revisit on listening to.
Oh, yeah.
Just because they're so fun. The 69th annual biannual regional international science fair.
Oh, the inventions, they were top notch.
Yeah, that one was. It's okay.
No, it was.
Oh my god, the one we brought up last week, improv and clickbait. That one.
That story, it was like 15 pages.
Mm-hmm. I love the thumbnail I made for that one too.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that.
You never saw that?
No.
Improv secrets revealed, and then it's just pointing to his
Pointing,
dick.
yeah. Is there like a stain on his pants too?
No, there's nothing.
Oh, okay.
I did a little circle around it to make
Gotcha.
it like pop out more. Because clickbait, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Improv
Yeah.
secrets revealed.
Oh my god.
Watch
Reveal.
this and.
What happens next will shock you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, then the making beats and rapping feats was
There
the
it
next
is.
one.
That's what it was.
And then we had another film episode. And then there's the Lost episode of the Magic School Bus.
Oh, where we went inside Kai.
Yeah. I don't remember what this one was at all. This
This one?
episode has no title. And then the thumbnail is this episode has no thumbnail.
Oh.
I think it was just a shit episode. I think we
want to
couldn't,
say, yeah.
couldn't think of much. And then another one of my favorites was a completely normal episode of the Macbeef-Banquet after show, which was us just getting like a bunch of advertisers.
Oh yeah, we were trying to come up with
Yeah.
I mean, we had a bunch of advertisers.
Yeah, we had to, after not getting ads for so long, we had to cram them all into one episode.
Exactly.
And the one right after that was with Brian. Oh, excuse me.
And then what was the next one?
Next one was Ghost Digging VHS.
Oh yeah.
I was just kind of skipping through a few of them. I don't remember Shrek-A-Side Squad. I know part of it was like I was riffing on like Shrek if he was in Suicide Squad.
I love the thumbnail.
I know. I tried to do a really good job with that one. Yeah, the thumbnail's pretty good. The one after that was with
Matty B.
Mm-hmm.
My brother.
His name's Matty B.
No.
Matty B is
he's much better
is an
than Matty
artist,
B.
I think,
Yeah.
or something.
He's just like kid rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He's terrible.
Yeah, I haven't listened to him, but
yeah, and then there's a fiery toilet.
I don't remember what that one is. The toilet is on fire. Oh wait, it was toilet is on fire. Toilet is on fire. I think it was hypotheticals.
Hypothetical.
Is what it was. I think that's why.
Oh, okay. And we just kind of came up with that.
Yeah. Something like that.
Gaming.
Yeah. Josh fighting over video. That was us talking about video games and then talking about the Josh fight.
Oh, gotcha.
You see, I kind of put the title and the thumbnails. I kind of, try to make it seem like, you have some semblance of an idea what's happening in the episode.
The tea one.
Drinking tea, but like 50% more chaotic.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I like that one.
Because I think it was just weird as fucking shooting the shit or whatever on that one.
Yeah.
Reminiscing high school memories again. I don't know why, but I really enjoy some of my thumbnails. They're just so good.
That one was good.
But not only that, but that's the one where you die.
Oh, okay.
42.
Yeah.
I always remember that one because that's,
Yep, that makes sense because the next one was
if
Jaws.
truth comes out. And then I
Truth
just
comes
circled
out.
cancel.
Yeah. All is revealed. Which that one was funny too because it was just you.
Yeah. Or are you on like I was only on the after show. Jesus Christ, I'm a fool. I'm sorry. I was only on the after show playlist. I should have just been on the whole podcast playlist.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
I mean, not
Hold
to
on.
brag or anything, but
No. I should have been on the other one, so that way it's like I'm including both things.
And we had.
Let me get back.
Well, we were talking about the after show
in particular.
specifically.
Yeah. I'm going back though. Hold on.
I copied you in '96 with this episode has no thumbnail because I was too lazy to do it that week.
I think I sort of was copying you or something, maybe.
Oh, initially when you did it?
Maybe?
The first
I don't
time?
know. Hold on.
Well, because I did it
96.
after. Yeah, I did 96.
Okay,
yeah.
so after. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Were you specifically copying me, or I think it was just the episode itself? Maybe.
Well, I saw the idea from you because I was too lazy to come up with something.
Yeah.
At the time, and I also just didn't have a lot of time. So I was like, you know what? This will be funny. It wasn't.
I really
the
tried.
Twin Peaks episode.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
You really tried.
And Twin Peaks was like the first episode where I started using emojis in the title.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I did. It was just sort of kind of funny, eye-catching kind of thing.
I thought it was funny.
And then it's just kind of, I'll do it whenever I feel like it, I guess.
Yeah. We had
46. I like I like the thumbnail a lot.
Yeah, mobile games.
You will come after you play this game.
And then his head's like open.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to look like I was trying to make it seem like it was a game and a video game ad is what I was trying to make the thumbnail look like. And so it was like, you're playing as this person who's in this guy's head, and there's just all these naked people in front of him. And like, you will come after you play this game. And then the one after that was with Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
And we're already up to
Henny G goes crazy.
Yeah, all the recent ones. Henry Goes Crazy, and then we get Jerusalem, which was last week's. All the way from the first episode, which was called I Will Still Crush Your Bat Spine.
That was when we were talking about our old projects.
Mm-hmm.
I will still crush your bat spine. You know I'm not a real bat, right?
Man. It's been almost 2 years since we started. I think it's like a few weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah. Almost 2 years. Jesus Christ. It's hard to fathom that,
Yeah.
2 years
time.
of doing something.
Just how different we've become too.
Consistently.
Yeah. It's a big thing.
We only missed, I think, like 1 week within that time.
Right. Well,
from the break.
Yeah, because we took a break.
Yeah, the brief hiatus, and now we're taking
a bigger one.
Yeah, a bigger one. Which I don't mind because we need it. Because it's like we put in. We talk about this on like almost every fucking episode.
We do.
How we put in all this work and nothing happens. And that's, I think, part of why we're taking a break too.
Yeah.
Is I hope that like when we get more of an audience that we won't need to take breaks and we'll feel motivated to continue.
Yeah.
Kind of, I mean, obviously we'll still want breaks because they're important to take.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I watched a recent interview on from Anthony Padilla interviewing the CEO of YouTube, Susan
Jesse Eisenberg.
Mm-hmm. And she was saying like, "Oh, YouTubers, you guys could take breaks. Come on, it's fine. Take breaks. It's okay. Shh, it's okay.
It's okay. Shh, shh, shh." It's like smothering with chloroform.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. It's, I don't know. Many YouTubers have talked about how they need to sort of update the analytics, I guess, because it doesn't help with their mental health.
Yeah.
And it sort of, can make people depressed when looking at it, like, because they'll, one of the features is they'll rank your new video against other recent videos.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, the recent video you put out is not doing so hot. And that sort of, doesn't make you feel very good.
Yeah.
And so it sort of makes people not want to take breaks. And I mean, the way I see it is, if you want to take a break, just sort of make up that time.
Yeah.
You know, there was another YouTuber I was watching who, he did an interview with Anthony, but he did an interview with like OG Minecrafters. Like Dan TDM. He also did Sky Does Minecraft.
Yeah.
But Dan TDM was saying how, you know, at the time he was making, I don't know if he still does it, but he was making 2 videos a day. Like making, editing, thumbnail, everything. 2 videos a day. And if he wanted to take a break, he had to make 4 videos, you know, a day, just to, you know, if we were going to like a wedding or something.
It's like, like making a volume of stuff ahead of time so you still can upload consistently.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Which is nuts for him.
Right.
And
that's
with
a lot of
2
work.
of us, you know, I'm not saying we should make that level of like that quantity of content, but like
that shows though. You know what I mean?
feel like we could
just the pure volume.
Yeah.
We're doing it so much. Like, there's bound to be something.
I don't know. Maybe
gems in there.
Maybe we're not trying hard enough. Maybe that's the issue. I don't know.
I think so. I mean, for me anyway.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like I can try to. I don't know.
Try harder.
Apply myself more. I think, in terms of I don't know.
And I understand why. Like
that.
you have more things on your plate.
Yeah. That's fair, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's more I could be doing though too. You know what I mean? For it. So.
I mean, I can always give you stuff you can do. So.
Yeah. Well, let's do that then. Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like you said, I agree. It's just like a part of it's just that volume. I mean, dedicating yourself to it.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Again, it's not just that; it's also sort of a bit of luck involved too.
Yeah.
Getting a video noticed or something like that.
Even just the right kind of stuff too.
You know? And
that we think people would.
Yeah, and another thing is maybe I don't want to do it, but it's sort of off that viral train, kind of. You know, kind of piggybacking off of what's popping.
Oh, yeah.
And that's sort of what I try to do. With with the after show. Like last week, you know, I'll put Drake Bell in the description so that it can get noticed if someone looks up Drake Bell.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know. We try.
Yeah.
We'll try harder. We'll see what happens, I guess. With the new season, when it happens, when it drops. 2. We'll probably do a trailer.
Of some kind.
Yeah.
For both. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Like you said. See where the wind takes us.
Where the wind blows up our ass.
And then it puts down its guns.
All right, I guess that'll be good for the 50th episode.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Fine. Nothing wrong with that. A little shorter, but like, we're talking about the goods here. We're getting down to the bare bones of it, Miles.
We're being real and raw with you.
We're having a real raw talk this episode.
Yeah, dude.
Cool. Well, we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah. New trailer will drop at some point. Then we haven't made them yet, so we'll see.
New trailer, new podcast, new us.
Not new podcast.
New podcast.
Mostly the same.
It'll be an entire. You won't even be able to recognize it by the time we're done with it.
We're gonna be bought out by some corporation.
They want to buy our brands.
Yeah, dude. We're getting a lot of offers, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to brag.
I don't want to drop any
like,
names, but like Microsoft, Apple, you know what I'm saying, dude. Amazon, we're getting a few names. Slamazon.
That was from the ads video. Yeah. So we might be under a different banner the next time you see us. than the one that's hanging up right
Banner. This is not good.
now. Macbeef-Banner podcast. Just me talking with the Hulk.
Yeah.
I could see that. I'd do that.
You are.
You are the Hulk.
I am the Hulk. I am the Shulk.
I am the Skulk.
The Falk. Holy falking shit.
Holy fucking shit.
All right, cool.
All right.
We've gone off the deep end.
we have derailed.
My name is Miles,
I'm Henry.
and this has been episode 50 of the Macbeef
Banquet
Banquet After Show. Good
Perfect.
night.
Good night.
What were you going to say?
I was gonna say perfect unison.
Perfect.
unison.
Perfect. Good night.
Good night.
That was good.